Hello, Macam Cabby here on a bank holiday Monday. Yep, while all you spunky monkeys are in bed sleeping hangovers off, I'm at work. 10 to 3 and it's just stopped hoying it down. So I'm going to talk about, in a minute, I'm going to talk about Josh Windass, and there could be rumours the fact like he'll be away from Sheffield Wednesday. And is he the player Sunderland should go for? But first of all, I'm going to just do some replies. I asked a question yesterday, well, basically in my post. Thank God the season is over. Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. And Lex Cameron has replied saying the first goal was awful goalkeeping. You or I could have stopped it. So do you think that's a bit harsh? I don't know. 2 goals at home since February. Total joke, this team, says Jamie. I hope they sort the crap out in the summer or we are goosed. Ian Wallace says, I couldn't agree more. DJ, bang on. Not sure what they were doing. Would like to put it down to end of season with nothing to play for. But I'm not so sure. Maybe needed to get a new manager in when Beale left. Well, I've said that in the past, to be honest with you. Because possibly Beale would have done better. Don't think interim managers work anyway. And he says, have a good bank holiday. Jonas says, the match was a non-event. If I'd been a Brum and a TM fan, I would be very annoyed with SAFC with this pathetic performance. Just imagine the reverse. Oops, I've just gone back there a second. Hold on a second. Itchy fingers. Where we go. Right, we'll start again. The match was a non-event. If this had been a Brum and TM fan, I would be very annoyed with SAFC with this pathetic performance. Just imagine the reverse. We are hoping Brum beat Wednesday to stay up, and they play such a load of crap. We are at an all-time low, says John. Couldn't score in a brothel with a £50 note behind each ear, says Kev. User says, afternoon cabby, Mr. Still is still in the building. Certainly is, Davey. We'll soon find out. Neil says, glad the season's over now. Time to get those clowns out the club and get someone in that knows how to run a club. Secondly, get a good experienced manager in. Thirdly, bring in some experienced players who have championship experience. Dale says, we have been pathetic all season, but I think they're cheesed off that is obviously something wrong with the club and KLD has no clue. Roy King says, it looked to me as if we tried to give Sheffield Wednesday the game. We were absolutely awful. And Debbie's gone, Mr. Cabby, next season starts tomorrow, the biggest summer in the club's history. But do you trust the Ivory Towers men to get anything right? So some interesting replies on that one about are you glad the season's over. So yeah, I mentioned in Josh Windass. Been hearing like a lot of reports. I'm at work and I hear things and they were saying like Josh Windass, he's age 30-year-old and he's from Kingston upon Hull. Obviously he's the offspring to Dean Windass, and he's 30-year-old. Obviously his current team is Sheffield Wednesday. Is that the type of player Sunderland should be going for? You want someone with experience? Yes, people say he's not been in the championship so long, but a 30-year-old, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Or do you think there's better out there? Me personally, I don't think it's a bad shout. I've always liked Josh Windass when I've seen him play on the telly and whatnot. He's always dangerous and he is a good goal scorer, so I think that wouldn't be a bad shout. He played well against us on Saturday. Some people might say, is he too old? Is he over there? I don't think he is. He's still got a few years left in him. But I'd rather have a player like Josh Windass coming to Sunderland than the kids that we've been getting. Need someone with a bit of experience behind them. So It's a thought, isn't it? It is a thought. Kind of strange that the season's now over, but there's always stuff to talk to. And I'm also hearing reports that Will Still's already in the building at the Stadium of Light, but until I get any news of that, I'm not really going to go into too much of that. So let us know on your thoughts of that. Should we pursue and go after Josh Windass? Let us know what you think. Happy Bank Holiday Monday, folks. And don't forget, I'm on live tonight, the Mackham Cabby Show, with Davey. There might be other guests coming, I'm not too sure, but Davey, who's a regular on BBC Radio Newcastle, I'll be doing that show. We'll be having a good crack about what we think of the season and the future for the club, and that's from 8 o'clock tonight till 9. We'll see you then.